Okay. Well, you guys really shouldn't even waste your time pulling it out like that. It's not you though, it's Korea. Pete, try refreshing, opening and closing. Okay, so Bib, right here, like I'm just gonna start off right here. Alright, so the safe start, if you know the left mids are up, like you really should be warding in here. Right over here, sorry. You should be warding like right here, so you know if they do mids. You can even ward on mids. You don't have to do it, but your support should. Tell them to. And as long as you know these mids are up, you don't contest these mids over here with a wave. See, your mid can't rotate. You're here all by yourself trying to steal. Potentially could get turned on because you're just on bats. And in most situations, even if you have the better like God, you do not want to fight this. You realistically should have. Let's see. Step back. Oops. Step back here. Oh my gosh! Did it just skip all the way to the beginning? Yeah, it did. All right, hold on. All right, so we're in the same spot. You should have gone instead of running to there. You should have run to mid lane, cleared this, and then right away run all the way over here, this way, all the way to and done mids. And then you'll clear mids while they are rotating back from the mid lane or from the solo side, whatever, solo lane. So you'll go to those mids, they'll rotate back, they'll push mid wave, and then you can push mid wave. By doing this, you put yourself at risk for being contested at the other mids and losing both. Plus, you got poked out. Thor has one of the best level 1s in the game. If you're not playing a Wheelix, Thanatos, or have like an Isis that can interrupt, or someone crazy level 1 that can out damage a Thor in your mid lane, then you should have been contesting anyway. You don't want to fight. You split those camps. You're fighting. You even bought boots, so you're saying you want to get to level 5 faster. So you buy boots, you don't fight, you look to farm XP. That means you get these camps, you let them have those, you split camps, you play the safe way out. So now you do gain a little bit of XP, but you actually leech from mid more than he did. You lost mid harpies, and realistically they should be able to play up and push this and take your mids, which I'm guessing is going to happen. They're trying to fight for some reason, which is kind of a waste. Yeah, he's playing it really bad, but you should not be fighting a Thor. Yeah, you're dead, right? Oh wow, yep. So number 1 is you have a Nox and a Humbats. Your early game is not that good. Even if he hits his silence, it's not that good. They have a Thor, best level 1 in the game. Best level 2, 3, 4 in the game. Aside of Thanatos. So like I said, skip those, give up mid harpies, run to mid lane, help your mid finish the last 2 creeps, run all the way across, do mid harpies, then come back to mid lane and clear the wave. Play safe, don't play to fight, play to clear. I mean, you know that Thor has red pot, right? Yeah, Thor even has red pot, so he's way ahead now. Like, you gave him exactly what you did. Even the mid harpies would have been a win for him. Just getting both sets of mid harpies would have been, okay, red pot's worth it now. So now I know you're in a really, really bad position. That sucks. That's a pretty bad. That's a really bad start, dude. Let's see if I can't fast forward here a bit. You're looking to fight still. That's your problem right now. So, yeah, you died. Okay, so, whoops. I don't know why I just did that. That was weird. So you already lost an early fight, which sucks. I'm sure in your head you're like, damn, why did I do that? But you don't look to fight, especially after falling behind. So you walked into lane looking to clear, but then turned back around to fight. Not what you want to do. Even if all their abilities are missed, you don't want to fight once you fall behind. Plus you have a Nox in your team, and like I said, Nox is he's gonna spike at some point, but she's not that good. Like, look, that burst wasn't even that much. Did like 20% of his health. Rough life, boys. Rough life. There, I've assisted on that. Hopefully your Nox come back, and I'm guessing he doesn't come back and help you. If you're on comms, you should be telling your Nox to come back and help you do back. Or you should just go into mid wave and got the XP. Let me check real quick. Whoops. Not what I want to do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you didn't miss that much of a wave. I would have gone mid and cleared the wave and split it with Nox and then run to back camps with Nox so you both were getting more XP. No, I don't do pay to play in ranked. If you want me to play in your alt qualifiers, which is impossible because I don't have an account to do so, you'd be playing a lot more money than that. A lot of money. So you're really far behind now. The Thor's ahead. You really should be warding at like very, very soon. Just because you know Thor's going to be able to gank and you're not going to be able to help your team. So you want to try to waste that ult. That first ult being wasted would be huge. So I'm hoping right here you back and buy a ward, but I'm guessing you're just going to back and buy boots. Yeah, you finished boots. Did you get a ward? No, you still don't have a ward. I would have bought a ward here. Just because, like I said, see the Thor's already ganking. See? Yep. It's gonna be assumed if, it's gonna kill him. What the heck? Okay, Matt Yankee. Oh, that sucks. So, if a Thor hits 5 before you, a Thor is 110% gonna look to ult right away. Because you're not a threat. And even if you did hit 5, which you did, he knows he's got more XP than you, he's got more gold than you, he's finished boots before you. He didn't even finish boots. So he didn't even have, yeah. So he didn't even back and finish boots. He was that confident in the fact that he's ahead of you. There's no potential of a counterfight. Which is basically what just happened right there. Like, it was free for him to go in, do what he wanted to win. You guys should still not be fighting. Oh, that's nice. That was a really good ult. I'll give you that. But I don't think you should have been fighting. Oh my gosh. I'm sure you're dead, but damn. Nice jukes, dude. Are you gonna live? Oh my god. Oh. Wow. That was hot. I'll give you that. I don't know how that dude missed that many autos and you live, but I'll give you that. That was nice. It's not someone unsubbing. It's when you sub for a month and you don't have like the continuous payout. That's all it is, guys. Don't stress over it. We'll fight against it. It's all good. Let's skip ahead here. You really should have got that mid wave, even though he was there. Or you should have done mids, Bib. You shouldn't have given up both. That was a really bad mistake. Honestly, you don't think about it, but 45 or 90 gold that you just missed, and the full wave, like that's a lot of gold and XP. It would have kept you kind of caught up with the Thor. It would have been really helpful. I recommend next time you safe route would have been mids because you have a Geb who can save you if you get in trouble. Mid lane would have been sketchy because he could have hammer thrown you and killed you right away. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have done anything there, really. Unless that ward was already there and you knew... Did you know he was there? Oh, you knew he was there, man. Why did you do speed? What the heck? Bib, you're killing me, bro. Okay, so you knew he was here the whole time, right? Or did that ward just fall? Okay, so that ward was gone. Never mind. Okay. I mean, he was standing right there, and you saw the Nox silence him. I would have reset it if I were you. I wouldn't have kept autoing it. He's guaranteed to steal it, because your autos are not going to hit as hard as his cudgel. And that dude's just invading over and over again. Nice job. The ult was a little overkill. That was nice. Surprised you guys bursted him down, honestly. Woo! Oh, okay. That was just bad pathing. Let's jump back here. Whoops, that's way too far. Alright, Wukong dies. You do back camps, right? You know Janice is there, you have a ward. Do you know Thor is here? You see Thor walk up the lane because you have creeps. This is just really, really bad pathing. You should have. So, like I said, safe. You got to play safe against these early game gods. Even though the Thor doesn't have a kill, he is doing fairly well. He has 400 gold on you. He has rank 1 of an item. I don't know if you knew if his beads were up or down, but your ult's down anyway. You pass safe. You deserve to die here, even though you had beads. He kind of got free beads just from not pathing safe. I would have pathed under the tower. Pathing under the tower, back here. Right back here, just picking up the XP. So you'd path in, grab the XP, and you'd back right away. And it would be that simple. Your team is still winning fights though, which is good. These are just little things though, like always in your head you have to think, if I can die here, like I can die here, so I need to not do this. Yeah, your dude's dead. Not sure why Geb didn't shield. That was a nice silence, saved his life. Beats. I don't like this camera view. Okay, what the fuck? I really don't like this camera view, it's annoying. That was a nice ult to get out. I don't know how your Nox outplayed this dude. Did he not ult? He killed Wukong without ulting. Your Nox was going in, man. What's he at? He's 3-0-2. Holy crap. What's up, Destroyer? That's Reddick. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Have you bought wards yet? Because you still have health and mana pots. If you have not bought any wards yet, you're putting that's really, really not good. By now, so you're 9 minutes in, you back at like 340. Right then, that should be a ward unless you're finishing boots and you can't afford a ward. The next back should be at least 1 ward, probably 2 regular wards, which will be around 6 or 7 minutes. And then you're back now. When the next time you back around 9 minutes, you should have a counter ward. You should like 10,000% have a counter ward. What's up, Shawaz? Thanks for the unsub, jerk.
Killing spree.
Korea going in. You should have heard Thor ult. I don't know why you're pathing that way. So your game sound should be turned up. Okay, the Thor just tried to ult somebody at 1 health and messed up, which is good. Nice ult. That was really good. You should back out though. You shouldn't keep chasing. Good job. I recommend you turn your game sound up if you didn't hear that Thor ult. Right here, you should have gone to mid lane. You're really worried about your speed, but you know Thor is dead. You see someone calling the middle. You should have gone to mid wave and split it. And also relieve that someone calling pressure. Right now you're soloing speed. Your Nox rotated over, which is good. I guess that's okay. But I already know you missed at least 2 creeps in middle lane. And you guys are giving up the rest of the creeps in mid lane. That's not good. So you should have gone to mid lane, done the mid lane, then gone to speed buff, done the speed buff together, then done backs, and then you'd go to mid lane again. Even though you're you'd get that last mid lane and then you'd back to base. And I hope you back. I would leap away and back right away. I would have backed instead of going for the shred buff. Just because speed right now is going to be a major point. What's up, Shawaz? Thank you for the resub, Shawaz. I love you, man. I was just giving you a hard time, by the way. So gold right now is going to be a major point, like now. It should be being done very soon. I would have backed before red, and then I would have met Nox at red, and then I would have counter warded gold. And your team is still doing work somehow. Your Geb got out with 1 HP. Should have got that mid wave and should have defended the tower. That's obvious, I guess. But in your head, you need to think like, is my team out? Defend this tower. Like, you gave them a free 500 gold. They would have gotten it eventually, but you could have defended it. My audio settings in game, yeah. Nice KS. That's a true combats player. Nice job. We're in the air. Nice beads. Nice job. That was really smart for you to turn back around. That's a gold fury call for sure. I don't know why you aren't going to gold. That's really, really bad for you all not to be going to gold fury. Okay, so Janus ulted in. You knew that 110%. Thor's dead and his ult's down. Hades is in right with the Bellona. You know Sun Wukong died. You can assume he'll be there soon. But what you want to do right here is you want to have your team start gold. Geb shield, Nox tank it. Don't let the Ul tank it at all. Turn on the Janus, who just used everything 5 seconds ago. Sure, he could kill you if you misplay, but if you play correctly, you can bait the Janus, come around the corner, you Nox silence, you do everything, they're dead. Like, he's not going to get out of that. And you should be there. You should just play in the back and wait for his Vortex, his 2 to come out, then go in. So you guys could have got gold. Or at least got 2 kills out of it. You could have baited the Janus and then the Wukong, because you knew Wukong's ult was down from the fight. He's also under-leveled. He's also the support, I think, right? Yeah, he's a support player. So far, work on splitting better with your mid laner and not fighting early game. Your ults in these team fights, I mean, you've come to team fights late and kind of cleaned up most of them, which has been really smart and really good timing on your part. Why am I on the Nox? I want to slow this down. It sucks that you didn't crit. Of course, you would have killed him if you had a crit. Okay, you're chasing really hard. Good ult. Oh my gosh, nice shot. Now you start gold. Right now is when you start gold. Thor's ult is down, which you should have known. Walking kind of blindly in while your team's starting gold isn't very good. You should be baiting them in with your team. Your front line, your Nox should not be frontlining. It should be your Geb even with no mana.
Let's switch it up.
You're just gonna back now, I'm guessing.
Killing spree.
That was a waste of an ult, in my opinion. I would have saved your ult if I were you. If you hear, when you hear your team's Nox ult, even if he doesn't call it, you can hear the sound for him winding up Nox ult. And he was also at like 10% health with no beads. Sure, he could have pulled it out, but he would have been irrelevant. You went a little hard here. You're gonna die, I'm sure. Yeah, you're dead. You got Freya ult, which is good, but that was a misplay on your part. You shouldn't have leaped on a Sun Wukong who's the tank. Even if he is low, he's the tank with a Freya behind him. You're overextending. Whenever you get to this point in the game and you're worried about fighting in a game, like, should I go in? Is this a good fight? If I get this kill, is it important? And before the whole yes, I should fight goes in your head, through your head, whatever, you should be thinking, what is my team going to get out of this? If I get this kill and I might die, like, and I don't, like, is the risk worth this? If I get this kill, we're getting gold fury, right? Like, guaranteed, we're getting gold fury. That's what should be, like, if that's the thought in your head, then it's a good kill. If the thought is, I'm going into this, but I might die, and if I do die, then they're going to get gold fury, or I do die, then my team gets nothing, or if I go into this to get this kill, there's nothing coming off of it. Even if you get the kill and live, if nothing is coming off of it at this point in the game, and it's a risky kill, like, you aren't really sure, you don't go for it. You back out, you don't go for it. So, like, right there, you try to kill Sun Wukong with a Freya at full health and ult next to you, and your team's in no position to do gold fury. So there's 0 objectives going off, your whole jungle's up. That's where you take the win, you just back out, you're like, we live, we're good, we're up on gold. You really have to, like, take a step back in that situation. You gonna spawn? I wish the timer wasn't bugged. Come on.
'Cause 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 '
You're dead forever. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't feel like your death timer was not gonna be that long. LOL. Once again, you're not splitting camps. You should be in the mid wave. You should have gotten it with Nox and then split speed with Nox. It's a lot of golden XP you're missing out on, Sherry, which is huge. It really transitions late game. And this Thor is obviously not doing it either. He's level 12 with 4 deaths. You could be out farming. You could be ahead of the Thor with no kills. That was a nice combo. I like split pushing here. I think you should have kept split pushing. Not backing. I'm not really too sure why. You should have split pushed in my opinion. You're not looking for objectives, you're looking for kills. That's a nice kill though. I'm guessing you guys are gonna get Gold Fury off this. This should be straight to Gold Fury. Straight to Gold Fury. You guys should already be calling Gold Fury. Straight to Gold Fury, please. Come on, man. Why? Oh, Hades teleport. Everyone miss every ability. You need to retreat once you miss every ability. You're backing. You should have split pushed the tower, and then since you didn't split push the tower, when you guys won the fight, you should have gone straight to Gold Fury and baited them in again. Nobody's baiting Gold Fury these days, so that's just a call you can make for your team. They're still way ahead of this Thor.
Let's switch it up. Killing spree.
How are they going? Are your beads up? Your beads are up. You should have gone and tried to help Wooler instead of hiding from the Thor ult like it was going to kill you. And then you tried to engage too late after the fight was over. Now you're definitely dead. I know you're just trying to waste time, but you're definitely dead. So right here, let's jump back. This is where you already got a kill. I know you could hear Thor ult, or you knew he went in the air because you hide. So look, right here. Let's see this. So Thor's over here.
Let's switch it up.
Thor ulted. You have beads. Your Ullr's at no health. I'm guessing Thor has beads too, though, right? No, Thor's beads are down. So you could have saved your teammate. I would have passed under. I would have stood near the Ullr and made him have to come down on the Ullr, and then ulted right away. Because he wouldn't have gotten any damage off. Your Ull would have lived. Like, he ate a full spin. That's the only reason he died. You probably could have killed Thor too. You guys could have turned the fight. And then you wouldn't have re-engaged in this garbage fight over here where Korea is. Your Geb's DC too, which sucks. So yeah, you guys kept fighting with a DC'd Geb, and you kind of fought really poorly when you did fight. Your Geb's back, that's good. So losing Geb kind of might have just thrown this game for you. Oops. Assisted, Humbats, there we go. Make sure when you're playing Humbats, you're not worried about like getting these big team ults. Ulting the person without beads to guarantee they die is way more important than big team ults. Like one guaranteed kill with a Humbats ult is way more than 3 people beadsing and then you losing the fight, obviously. Like it's a pretty big deal when you can lock down that person. My own motion. He's dead. You guys are just getting out of grass right now. Digging up to tier 2 would have been smarter because you could force them out with them. That's all. You guys got picked, which is really bad. You're gonna lose a lot of gold off this. You killed Hades, which is good. Okay. Oh, I would have. Nah, you couldn't have blinked in. Never mind.
Let's switch it up.
This is a scary fight to take. It's a really scary fight for you guys to be fighting. Because they have so much lockdown. Yeah, Geb dead. Korea's in a good spot. Thor's in the air. I hope you guys heard the Thor ult because it's not too far away. And you got insta comboed. So, you don't have beads 3. You should have had beads 3 against the Thor right after Jotun's, before Deathbringer. I like your build, but I think wards and actives would have been way more important than finishing rank 1 of what you have, or even Deathbringer. That's just me though. Your Nox is still going in. Like, he's actually doing work. So your Illidy farm is pretty much the worst thing so far in this game. And then overextending in multiple team fights that have no objective value in them. You guys should be fighting this. You should not be afraid to fight this. I know you don't have much vision, but you have beads up. I would be fighting this if I were you. Hades have beads, and Hades has no beads. You guys could have killed him. You guys definitely could have killed Hades like 4 times already. Whenever you see someone auto attack or use like another ability, they're not going to be able to dash out of your ult before it lands. So you really should have looked at ult. And now you're chasing instead of helping the team with ult. That was decent, but you used that ult really late. Your team took a lot of unneeded damage. Your main damage source, which is Nox, which is kind of sad, is Nox. He has a lot of kills. You're the second main damage source, but like I said, you chased instead of helping the team. What are the stats? Player damage. Yeah, Bologna has more player damage than you. The Nox is right above you. You have 12 kills. You're doing a lot of ult kills, but not a lot of like free damage kills during fights, which is, it can be improved. Gold Fury should be looked at. Whoops. Too far there, my bad. It's a good job with you not engaging yet. Hades still doesn't have beads. I don't know why you're afraid to kill Hades. I know he has a breastplate, but he's not that tanky. And you guys just got triple ulted. Yeah, so like I said, you have 3 gods with beads. All of them had beads up, I think. I guess Freya didn't. But you know Hades doesn't have beads. I think you guys definitely should have put more into blowing up Hades. Because the Hades isn't why you lost, but the fact that you didn't go on Hades and you grouped up for a Thor ult is why you lost. It's kind of hard to see ahead of time, but like I keep saying, killing one target's better than that giant team ult. It's too bad. Hi, Jeremy. That's Gold Fury, or not Gold Fury, sorry, Fire Giant. What the fuck? Why is it not assisting? Oh, that's weird. You're chasing again, you're overextending after they got Fire Giant, so you're fighting into a lost fight already? Just, I mean, they have Fire Giant alone, let alone the 6k gold lead they already have. I think that's game. That would be a game if I was on that team. Oh, they can end, that's good. You guys should be fighting on the tower. Are you guys really fighting off the tower? I mean, you're winning the fight, but holy crap. Wow. I don't know what your team did there to blow somebody up, but that was really good.
Your Titan is under attack.
I don't know why you're so afraid of holding, like, why you just don't want to throw your ult out. There you go, finally. Pretty good. That Ao Kuang. Thor got wrecked on the tower, that was nice. Even though he died, that was really nice. So your team just won another fight, which is kind of sad that it's still happening. Gold's good call. Where are you? Can't click on you, there we go. Hades still doesn't have beads, man. If he doesn't die here, it's gonna be because you didn't ult him. Yeah, he dies. So I'm glad you didn't use your ult, I guess. He died anyway. Ooh. I think your game sound needs to be turned up a lot. You haven't heard a single Thor ult, it looks like, except for maybe one, and you got hit by like 3 Janus ults too. Which isn't even like, that's like not even just game sense. If your sound is louder and you hear it, you're just gonna react. Freya's bopping this Freya. Freya's dead. This should be a 1 fight. I hope you win the game here. You beads for no reason. That was not good. You still have ult up, which is not good. You get a kill off of it, which is good. You had the right idea here to not re-engage. It looked like you wanted to back off and your team didn't. Which should have happened. Yep. If you were thinking of backing off, that was the right call. And that's the game, folks. Oh, what the f— this game is dumb. Like, how is it so back and forth? The other team does not know how to do any other towers or phoenixes but the mid ones. This is actually stupid. What's up, Cyclone? Thank you for the host, sir. Appreciate it, man. What the fudge? You're playing very afraid. Very afraid. You have a tanky build too. I think you should be more in the middle of these fights than you are. I like the idea of playing back, but like it leads to a lot of wasted, I don't know, a wasted time, I guess. You could be looking to engage fights in a different way. Maybe not right in the middle, but around the sides. Look for the 1v1s. Not look for your team to have to bait out all of their lives.
Let's switch it up.
Are you chasing? Yeah. You guys shouldn't have chased. Okay, so let's go back. Play. Alright, so here's before the fight, right? Where are you? Alright, we're watching you. You back away from Hades. You have Fire Giant on you. I guess you had to play back there, and you really didn't want to leap in. So you didn't have a choice, because you got put in the combat off stupid crap. And then you did kill the Freya, which is really good. But right here, where is it? Okay, so
Let's switch it up.
okay, so Janus killed Bologna. Bologna's at 1 health, it doesn't matter, or whatever. You have no ults. You're all at full health except for Geb. Geb's health isn't that important, but you three are at full health. This is an objective. This is where you get towers. You guys are looking for kills. This is ranked mentality. This is what your denials and your other teams like that do, because all they do is live off ranked. You're chasing kills. There's no value. You got 40 seconds on Wukong, 30 seconds on Hades, 35 seconds on Freya, and a low Janus at 1 health, a really low Thor. That's a tier 2, that's a tier 1 and a tier 2, that's a tier 1 and a tier 2. Like, you could get any of this. Any of these towers. You have no objectives. Your team has done no objective killing this game at all. Don't chase kills. They're not, like, it's 40 minutes into a game. Kills aren't worth anything. You could have had Fire Giant a long time ago. You could have got a Fire Giant at a tower a long time ago. I'm glad you do get Fire Giant, which is great, but it's just way too slow on the calls. And you guys stick around for no reason. If he dies, he deserves it, yep. And then you really should not be re-engaging, because your teammate died, that's his fault. And you get out of this, I hope. Yep, you're out. Okay, so yeah, you guys should have done the objective sooner, like 10,000% sooner, don't chase kills. And if your teammate gets caught, that's his fault. Especially if they're at full health, you're not going to make up for it by wasting your ult or your beads or something. That's actually how you, like, fully throw games. Is off one person getting caught, the next person going and dying or wasting half their abilities for no reason. Nothing's even happening. Oh. Let's jump back. Why am I not freaking? Okay, there we go. weird that the stalemate is happening right now, considering you guys are almost even on gold and you have Fire Giant, and your whole team is up. I guess you're waiting for Ul. Korea just got called out. That was good engaged by Geb. That was a wasted ult by Nox for no reason on a stun target. This is a really good positioning by Hades. Nice ult, you said 4 people. You really didn't get to sit in that fight at all. Oh, let's jump back. Let's do this again. See exactly what you do in this fight. You're looking for Thor, I guess. Okay, so here's another thing. When you play on Baz and you ult, auto attack. Use your ult and then auto attack, and then use your 2 and then auto attack. You can even ult and then auto a few times, because at this point in the game you have Titans, you have Deathbringer, you had your crit percentage. You're going to do more damage with your auto attacks than spamming your abilities. So that fight was really bad on your part, because you throw out your ult and then you waste time in the air on your 2. You probably didn't get 2 auto attacks off that you could have, just because you wanted to throw your 2 out. It's something you really late game, once you get to that point where you have Deathbringer or more than that many items, you want to look to auto attack as much as possible. And now you're just retreating. Korea's engaging, you're retreating. And you both hit Janus-ult, it's not good. I think you could have done a lot of work in that fight if you had auto attack instead of using ability. Like, that's literally like the potential for, I don't know, 1,000 damage if you get a double crit off.
Shut down.
You saved the game again, man. Need a break. That time you sat in an auto attack a lot, and you actually did work, which is really nice. Okay. You guys are finally being aggressive because you wiped them all. You guys instantly should have turned on him, yep. Where's your ult? Where's your ult? He doesn't have beads. Your ult came out very late. Well, you guys could win this. They threw super hard. Why are you guys not taking Phoenix? What the heck? Why did you guys not take Phoenix? Oh, okay, that's not good. It was a Frey or a Janus and a Thor. That was a free Phoenix, man. Holy crap! Thank you, Delighted. I appreciate it, dude. This game is rough. You guys just don't like to do objectives. I don't know why. You love like dying, but not doing objectives. Alright, so that was as little as this is gonna seem, this is gonna be huge. Okay, so you're right here. Oops. Alright, so where is it? These are really good wards, by the way. Your team's baiting fire really, really well. Are you guys actually doing it? It's pretty low. You have to watch out because of Janus ult. Okay, so you just hit him with your 3. Blink to him. Use your 3 again, blink to him, and land an auto attack. Like, he would have slowed, but you could have gotten your auto and then leaped away before taking any damage at all. And that would have been great poke to start out a fight. Like, amazing poke. The Janus is really out of position. You got his ult. You got Fire Giant again. Thor's in the air, you guys are all grouped up when you know there's a Thor on the other team, that's bad. Nice job. That was kind of a bad leap. You gotta have a focus target. When you're playing the jungle, you're usually gonna be shot calling or calling your targets. You need to have that person you want to go for every single fight. And it obviously wasn't Hades, because you guys had to run away from Hades, and it hasn't seemed to be Hades. Like, yeah, you're gonna clean him up at the end, but you were afraid of him instead of just trying to kill him when he ulted. So make sure you have that person who you want to be dropping your ult on every time, just to disrupt their damage or whatever it's gonna do. You end up getting out, which is sick.
Killing spree.
Okay, that sucks. You didn't blink fast enough. If you guys don't end off this, then you deserve to lose the game.
Your Titan is under a double kill.
Okay, if you don't end off this, you deserve to lose the game.
Shut down.
It's one Janice. Okay, your Nox just wanted to play defense, I guess. I think you guys could have ended the game. Korea must have thought so too.
Rampage.
That end the game.
Aside.
End the game. Oh my gosh, you're all worried about Hades. You're killing me. You guys are killing me. Oh no. Oh no. You guys just don't want to win the game, man. This is like the 15th time you could have gotten an objective and like actually won. Gold Fury doesn't matter. You all should be grouped up pushing down left lane, not down middle. You already have a Phoenix there. You have no towers in left lane at all. Why are you rushing into the base right now? Oh, they have a DC. Oh well, you guys are trying to end off DC. Trolls. That's messed up.
Shut down.
Wait, is Freya AFK? Oh, the Freya's DC'd. And she's back. And you're alive now. Like, I don't even care about that 4v5 fight. You guys just don't want to do objectives. You just choked really, really hard right there. Got scared. Let me jump back to see how this fight started. What the f— I did it again. I did it again. Okay.
Let's switch it up. This.
You're not doing anything right now. You just walked around that whole time loop-de-looping instead of just autoing people. Like, your Humbat's autos hit hard. You took half your damage before anything, the Thor focused you out. Yeah, you got wrecked just because you weren't doing anything. If you had been in someone's face, you wouldn't have taken like unwarranted poke damage. At least your poke damage would have been matched by your own damage. So like, you would have poked them, they would have poked you. Instead, you did nothing and got poked out. Got sent back to the base. Your team's in a really bad position. Your ult was whiffed because you basically were in a really bad position. Korea's dead. Your Geb's dead.
Double kill.
Everybody's dead. Are they gonna end this game? Why does no one like doing all the Phoenixes and Towers in this game? Okay, so early game you need to lane with your mid lane better and then do camps better. That's a huge reason you were behind. You fought a Thor early at some bats. That was bad. If they're getting right mids, you take left mids, you split mids, you go even, you get ahead and just get to 5 as fast as possible. He was obviously not farming very well. He went 9, 11, and 26. That's horrible. You went 19 and 10 and probably didn't even top damage. If I can... Let's see this. I'm really not trying to be mean either or rag on you. Yeah, you were 3rd on your team with damage with the most kills. And it's mainly because you picked a tanky build, like a way more tanky build than most people go. Like, I go that kind of build, but most people don't go that kind of build. And you weren't in their face autoing at all. You were looking to do ability damage when the god turns into a more auto attack based later in the game. You should have done more objectives, which isn't your fault, it's your team's fault. But it could be you. You could try to be more vocal and tell them anytime 2 people die, 3 people die, and your team's healthy, you should be doing an objective. That one time you chased all the way to Phoenix and didn't get any towers off of it, you got fire. But you could have got tower, fire, and then another tower off of that fire giant. I really think your early game was weak, your mid game was really strong, your late game was average. You just weren't looking to objectives off of what you were doing. and that's really the most I could tell you to do. Your build is very good, no complaints. Buy more wards early, and you will be good to go, I think. And that's my replay review. That was a really long game of a lot of throws and people not doing objectives. Yeah. Yeah, your knocks fell off too really hard. You guys just needed to do objectives earlier and you'd have been okay. Is that what you hear?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, I'm kidding. What do